Chelsea won, Zenit nil. The game was too tactical for my liking. Let's get into this match review. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and today's chatting breeze is going to be a quick one. I'm not going to keep you longer than 9-10 minutes, alright? So buckle up, stay tuned. I am going to give you the 4-1-1 regarding the Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg game, where Chelsea got the 3 points and our retaining run is on track. We're gonna retain the Champions League. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because support is kind and you're all kind people. And more importantly, I'm consistent with this content. You will enjoy it. Trust me, you will. Before the game started, great scenes around Stamford Bridge. Fireworks popping off left, right and centre. And more importantly, awards were handed out to our beautiful players. Number 1, goalkeeper of the year for European players goes to Mendy receives his award. Coach of the year goes to Thomas Tuchel. Midfielder of the year goes to the one and only N'Golo Kante, and the one and only Jorginho receives his award for the best player in European tournaments this year. Fantastic. Midfielder of the year. The results was perfect. The lineup was meh, it was okay. We can't complain these days. There will always be rotation. That's the key what I'm going to tell you guys. There will always be rotation. Mendy starting goal. Yeah, as you guys can see the lineup over here. Aspi, Christensen, Rudiger. Solid. Midfield 2, Jorginho, Kovacic. Just like I told you yesterday. Alonso started over Ben Chilwell. We will talk about that. On the right hand side, it is Reece. And then we went for a front three of Mount, Lukaku and Ziyech. Didn't work. It did not work. First takeaway, is this going to be the story of our season? Romelu Lukaku bails us out again. Romelu Lukaku gets a fantastic goal. And it's one of those goals that we've seen on numerous occasions. And it just doesn't matter which striker it is. It's a goal that we've seen over and over again. Aspi picks up his favourite little acre of Stamford Bridge, whips it in, whipping excursions left, right and centre, and the striker doesn't have to do much. The guy just literally has to get his head on it and direct it. You don't have to generate pace, you don't have to generate power, and most importantly, you don't need to worry about the quality of the ball. Azpilicueta is fantastic at it. Rom had a very good game all round. The build-up play from Rom today for me was very impressive. The number of times he held this guy off, slid a pass through, held this guy off, slid a pass through, gets in the box. Rom is going to score a lot of goals for us, and I'm very happy he's a Chelsea player. He has really improved since the player that he was at Manchester United. This is not going to be popular. Number 2, Mason Mount flattered to deceive today. Mason Mount might be one of the most frustrating players I've ever seen wear a Chelsea top. And I'll explain why. Off the ball, absolute monster. The work he puts in, no one else puts in. Like, he wins the ball up high press, leads by example, always giving 100%. You know what you're getting from Mason Mount. Minimum 6.5 performance every week. The problem with Mason Mount is when you play in that final third, I need you to generate a little bit more stuff, okay? I need you to thread the passes through with a little bit more conviction. I need you to thread the passes through when you're looking up. There was an instance in the first half, he's dribbling, he's going, Lukaku is making the running behind, release the ball Mason, 1, 2, 3, Lukaku's offside now. Then he hangs on to it, releases it to Alonso, the ball goes out of play, and the attack dies down. If Mason can fix that, we're going to be in business, and we're cooking with oil, palm oil. I'm telling you now, food is going to be extra tasty, extra caloric, and we're all going to love it. But otherwise, he had, in my opinion, a meh game. Another player that didn't take his opportunity, Hakim Ziyech. Hakim, how many times do I have to ask you? Hakim, how many times do I have to tell you, please perform to the level that we know you're capable of? Ability-wise, arguably the best player that Chelsea have. Could pinpoint a pass from A to B. Literally, he could start in South Africa, chip the ball, it will land in the middle of Moscow. Like, he knows, he's got the technique, the ability to do that kind of stuff. The only issue is decision making. 28-year-old that doesn't make good decisions in the final third is not a good player. Like, it's not going to cut it at Chelsea FC. He needs to improve, and he needs to improve quick, because this is now his 2nd season. There's no more excuses anymore. Hakim needs to prove himself. If he doesn't, he will be stuck in that bench, and when he's stuck on that bench, there's no coming out, because the options that we have are incredible. I think Tuchel changed the game in the second half, and his tactics changed the game. in the first half, we're very conservative in the way that our back three were operating. They weren't going forward as much. And it was really frustrating me because normally I expect Rudiger and Aspi to be a little bit more aggressive. I expect them to offer a little bit more of an interlude and ask for the ball and drive it. They weren't driving it. In the second half, it changed. Rudiger was picking up the ball, cutting through the line. He was literally running with the ball, powerful run. And it was epitomized by the run that he made that reminded me of Kurt Zuma's run against Ajax. He picks up the ball, he is driving past everyone. No one stopping it. Ain't no stopping us now. I thought he scored, I really did. And Azpilicueta, he literally did the same. Picked up the ball, carried it, released it, got beyond Reece James, underlaps, overlaps. It was exciting. And then we got the reward of the goal. Overload, cross in, and boom, quality. Finally, some bit of quality. For me, the main issue, and this is where the frustration arises, is the wing-back positions. I like wing-backs that are more attacking than defensive. I know people say I want my wing-backs to defend. I understand that. I do want them ideally to have a bit of capacity for one-on-one defending every now and then. Just don't get beat easily. Don't get humiliated. The only issue here is, I look at what Marcos Alonso offers and I compare it to the 10 minutes of what Ben Chilwell offered. It's chalk and cheese. It's absolutely chalk and cheese. It's Tom and Harry, babe. It's ridiculously different. It is compulsorily different. Like, if you think about what is going on here, right? Ben at least attempted to carry the ball. Ben at least attempted to take on his man and cross the ball in. Alonso refuses to do it, and then we're toothless in that left-hand side of the pitch. We end up being absolutely toothless. We don't generate no chances, and everything goes down Reece's side. And then the dependency is on Reece to develop, who is developing into a fine young player. Like, he is becoming very, very dependent. He's becoming a steady Eddie, and that's exactly what you want at right back. And the final and the key opportunity in this is the one and only Ruben Loftus-Cheek made it onto the pitch. Ruben made it onto the pitch, and for me, it's very interesting. Like, why do you bring a man on for 2 minutes? You waste time, right? You literally just waste time. I think it was a stupid decision to bring him on, but Tuchel's got a big squad, and this is what I want to take away from it. Rotation is going to be key. And I think when players get opportunities, they need to take them. They absolutely, most definitely need to take them. Ruben, Ross, Malang Sarr, Lewis Baker, they are in the doghouse. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, they're on the outskirts. They're literally training because they're getting a wage. Because they're on a contract. They're only playing because they're on a contract. So Chelsea will actively have to give them minutes. They're going to pick and choose when Tuchel will give them minutes. And for me, today was one of those events. Like, why bring Ruben on? It's a waste of time. We need to be giving players like Timo Werner opportunity. We need to be giving Callum Hudson-Odoi more opportunity. Christian Pulisic. Ruben's time is gone at this moment in time. He ain't good enough to play for Chelsea, in my opinion, at this moment in time. He needs to go on loan and develop. If he doesn't go on loan, go on a permanent. Guys, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you lot enjoyed it. I know it's late. I'm absolutely shattered. I had another exam today. Watched the Chelsea game and now working late, as you can see. So, peace out. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I hope this video goes viral. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.